Hey, how's it going? I hope you're having a good day. Well, I hope you had a good day and hope you had a good night. And I'm making this video just before I go to bed because I got to wake up early for work as per usual now, doing my usual 2 hours a day type stuff. I'll probably find another job too. But yeah, I'm in my room as well with a seesaw or something. And today this will be another movie review. And this is probably one of my now this movie's got to be this is a comedy movie. This has probably got to be, in my opinion, this has to be the funniest movie of all time, and that is Scary Movie. A lot of you must have heard that. Well, I know a lot of you have, and I think a lot of you have seen it as it is. And let me tell you one thing now. This movie has easily been forgotten. Not many people talk about this movie. When I saw it, it tickled me that to death. I watched it. It's hilarious. I mean, my favorite one has to be this where they go to the mansion. Boy, especially the wheelchair character as well. A lot of funny things happen when he's around too. And I forgot the black character too. I've forgotten his name. I haven't watched it in years. But it's the funniest set of movies I have ever seen. The mansion was funny, especially when they were in that truck or something before the characters get to the mansion and they run someone over and they think he's dead, but he just gets them starts talking. Yo, before it's hilarious scenes in those movies. It's easily forgotten. Yes, people could say, "Oh, but it's silly." And you said you silly movies are, yeah, but the difference with this movies are, it's actually funny, silly, and it actually tickles you. And people that think it's stupid, I've seen movies where it's so dumb, people just laugh anyway for the sake of it. The one with Scream in it as well, that was hilarious too. Especially the acting scene where there was this woman character's doing like a play and like this guy gets up like that and then he drops down and the audience thinks it's his own act when it turns out to be real. Oh my god, that's hilarious too. This movie is easy to forget. It's the funniest movie of I think Leslie Nielsen was it or something? I forgot his name for Naked Gun or something like that. Funny, the alien invasion and then the Saw scene as well. Yeah, there's so many. They want Eddie Griffin's in it too. All these famous actors. Some of them are in these movies, and not a lot of people talk about it. It's a massive shame as well because I think for me it's the best comedy movie of all time. It's right up there with the other movies, and I think it can beat that. I think it has beaten it. Not many people have even spoken about it. Another funny scene is when what was that character with the dreadlocks? I can't forget his name. He goes and he misunderstands the whole weight thing where there was I think an old woman was like a coffin. this well, I forgot which character said it where she spoke like zombies or something like that, and he starts slapping he starts slapping the old woman in the coffin like that. I was thinking, now what the hell is going on? It's a hilarious scene, probably one of the best comedy scenes of all time. No one talks about it. No one talks about these sets of movies. It's the funniest. I mean, I've seen a lot of terrible comedies, honestly, and they should watch this comedy and know how it should be done. It has everything. This is a highly rated comedy movie. Yeah, it's a bit silly and slapstick now, but it's still funny to me. It's the best comedy movie I've ever seen. I mean, it's up there, especially Austin Powers. I'm gonna be really honest. It's Austin Powers is on the same wavelength as Scary Movie, and there wasn't many Austin Powers movies that came out. Yeah, and mm, this is a tough one. This is above 7. So if I have to give this a rating, boy, hmm. Now I'm gonna need some help with this one. I mean, you can give ratings if you want in the comments. Like, don't stop me from giving. Don't stop me from making you give a rating. I mean, it's out in the open. You can give your opinion on it. I would have to give this. The acting's top notch. I've got to say as well. The women acting this one is probably the best comedy I've seen. The best acting I've seen from the women actresses too, as well as the men's, because we always judge on that the men's is funny and stuff. But we got to take credit. The women actors in this one are hilarious. I think the other best funny women acting I've seen is probably Two Broke Girls, and yeah, I've seen that. What's wrong with that? That's still funny. That's that's still hilarious, isn't it? And The Neighborhood, which has funny women actresses in it as well. This one is up there. American Pie has some funny actresses too, so that's a great one as well. As a bonus too, I mean they're hilarious in it, to be honest. There's a lot of scenes I can pick. I can go all night talking about these movies, and I think it's because they do spoofs on different horrors that it makes it funnier, because you can relate to. You would have to watch. You would have to watch all these movies to understand it. I know what Scream's about. It's kind of obvious. I don't think I've seen Scream. It's not really my sort of movie I would see. I don't know. It's a bit silly when you see someone like Scream in a whole movie. That mask looks a bit comedic and scary at the same time. I think the rating I would have to give this one. I don't want to go way too high, but everything's just perfect. I'm giving it a 10 out of 10. The lowest I can go is an 8. And 9's in the middle, obviously, so 9 will be average for this movie. It's a 10 out of 10 for these sets of movies. I think I've seen all of them. I'm pretty sure I have. If I haven't, then I know it doesn't matter. I can go back and watch them anyway. Hilarious movies. I'll recommend if no one has heard of these movies, you got to get on these movies immediately because they're hilarious. I know these movies are I think old, but they still feel modern. They got modern feel. Even the quality of it, that picture wise, is just it feels modern and new. It doesn't feel like I'm watching like a really old movie. It feels like I'm watching a bit more modern. I mean, I know I probably shouldn't go that far, but hey, it's a great set of movies. I've got other movies I have in mind to talk about. I've got to go back on TikTok as well to see which ones I've spoken about too. So if you enjoyed this movie, please give it if you enjoyed this video, please give it a like, comment below, share with everyone you know, subscribe and hit the bell notification below, and I'll see you in my next video.